Alright, hello viewers, this is Green Valor, aka Mike D, and today I'm going to talk about the word bigot, and why I think too many people are stupid and misinformed on this subject of this word, because I hear it all the time, and especially during this debate, and people don't seem to understand that everyone is bigoted, everyone in the world. If you hold an opinion, and you refuse to even hear the opinion of another person. So if you're on the Hillary camp and you refuse to hear the arguments about Donald Trump, you're a bigot, by definition, because you won't even listen to it. Let me explain to you why. So we're going to go on oxforddictionaries.com, right? The definition of a bigot: a person who is intolerant towards those holding different opinions. That is all. So if you're intolerant towards someone with opinions towards Hillary Clinton in a negative way, or opinions towards Donald Trump in a positive way, and you refuse to listen to those because you're intolerant of those views, you are a bigot. You understand? You yourself are a bigot. And I want to bring this up because a buddy of mine, we were talking about politics, and just a quick conversation. He's like, I don't care. I don't listen to anyone who's just a bigot. I don't listen to bigots. I'm like, okay, so you don't listen to me? You don't listen to your father, your mother, anyone you know, because everyone is bigoted. Everyone. Especially you. You don't listen to yourself because you're a bigot. If you have intolerance towards another view, you're a bigot. Now, there's another definition. We're going to go on Merriam-Webster, if I can find it. Yep. A person who is obstinately, let's look up this word because I'm sure nobody knows it. I haven't even heard of it. What is it called? Obstinately. The definition of that word is perversely adhering to an opinion, purpose, of course, in spite of reason, arguments, or persuasion. So, basically, regardless of what you're telling them, they refuse to hear your opinion. They're just indoctrinated, just, narrow-minded. They're not going to go outside their bubble. It's an echo chamber. They want a nice echo chamber. So, whether they're like that, or intolerantly devoted to his or her own opinions and prejudices. So, kind of the same thing, but there's a degree of intolerance there instead of rather just, I'm already this way, I'm going to stay this way. And again, it's very similar to the other definition. Now, this one says, especially one who regards or treats the members of a group as a racial or ethnic group with hatred and intolerance. Again, so Donald Trump did not treat the Mexican people with hatred and intolerance. He explicitly stated he was talking about illegal immigrants. And he said it. He did not say Mexicans. He said illegal immigrants. Now, yeah, he said some horrible things, probably off the cuff that he really shouldn't have. But, again, he's not reading from a teleprompter like Hillary Clinton, so there's no fact-checking there with him. And he has gone back on things he said and apologized for them because they were out of line. But the things he truly does believe, he did not back down on. And that's important, right? A good candidate would change their position to the people. That's what Donald Trump did during this whole election. He kept changing his position and said, all right, by the end of it, these are what I stand for. So when you saw his final talk, you were like, all right, I don't know how I'm going to disagree with any of these things. But people who were going to vote for Clinton will already vote for Clinton. People who vote for Trump will already vote for Trump. So they were all bigoted anyways, and they were not going to listen to the views of either side. It didn't matter. And that's really what I want to talk about right now. I've got one more definition. This is from Cambridge.org. I haven't even looked at this one yet. A person who has strong, unreasonable beliefs and who does not like other people who have different beliefs or a different way of life. Again, very much like the Oxford definition. Everyone is a bigot. By definition, everyone has to be bigoted because there are views we don't accept. There are views in places like Saudi Arabia and Qatar that gays, it's okay for them to get chucked off buildings. Throw them off buildings. If a woman is out without her garment on, you throw acid in her face. If a woman is raped, it's her fault. A woman can't drive. Under Sharia law, if you want to get divorced, you have to get your husband's consent. If you go to court for whatever reason as a woman, you need another woman for competency. To prove your competence, you need another woman. The man doesn't need another man, but you need a second woman because you're literally half the value of a man. Now, if you are intolerant to those views, guess what? You're a bigot. You are a bigot. That's the definition of a bigot. You have to be intolerant of someone else's views or belief systems. And there are people in this world that have those views and beliefs. Therefore, if you don't agree with them and you won't even hear them out, you are a bigot. Okay, it's the same as, like, even the Nazis or the Soviets. You know, they both did horrible things. Arguably, you know, when you look at I think the Soviets did worse things to the people. Because at least in Nazi Germany, the Germans lived well, and the Jews were the only ones that were, like, really oppressed and killed. In the Soviet Union, everyone was oppressed. Everyone died, either by firing squad or starvation. So that's why I would argue that it's a little worse in communist dictatorship than Nazi Germany. But it's kind of subjective. Either way, it's oppression. I don't agree with either of those positions, so I'm bigoted towards both of those things. So if you're intolerant of someone's views, anyone's, even Nazis, KKK members, doesn't specify, you are a bigot. And by that mean, you know, it's okay to be a bigot. But, so how would you use this in conversation? If everyone's a bigot, then why would you use that word? You would say this person is bigoted towards this group of people. This person is bigoted towards blacks or against blacks. This person is bigoted against Islamic values, which everyone should be, because Islamic values are horrible. Or this guy is bigoted towards Nazis, which is a positive thing, but again, or this guy is bigoted against liberals or conservatives. You know, you can be bigoted towards a specific thing, but calling someone a bigot does not. It's grammatically incorrect to say that, because everyone is technically a bigot. So if you want to use this word correctly, state that this person is bigoted towards X group of people, or X people holding such opinion. That's how you would use the word bigot. So this is just an instructional video on explaining the word bigot, and because I'm sick of people using it incorrectly. That's just it. Like, if you want to call Trump a bigot, fine, but you have to use it as Trump is bigoted towards this. He's bigoted towards this. You have to be specific, because everyone is a bigot. Alright, that's my video. I'm gonna just cut out here. I don't want to make it too long. Anyways, it's been Green Valor. You know what to do. Follow me on vid. Like the video. And fucking whatever. I don't even care. You guys have a good day, of course.